Hello, and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle, and I am doing the weekly reading for the collective. And so, whenever you catch this, it's for the week ahead for you. And yeah, just tapping into the energies to see what's going on for all of us. I'm going to start with the Kipper deck, and then dive in with some other decks. Thank you so much for being here, for joining, and for liking, subscribing, and sharing. And leave me a comment if this resonates for you. All right, diving in. We've got Journey number 10. Going on a trip. Could be a literal trip, could also be a journey within. Unexpected income. Number 27. Okay. I like that. And sudden wealth. Oh, wow. Unexpected income and sudden wealth. That's amazing. Message of concern. Huh. Hmm. And expectation. Oh, number 14, number 28. Interesting. This breaks down to a 10 also. Okay. Wow. Well, there's a lot of money coming in for somebody. The in and it's coming out of nowhere. Now this could be coming in because of you going somewhere. Maybe you're accepting a new job and you're going to be moving, or for some reason, like there's some kind of um, synchronistic, serendipitous events that lead to you getting some kind of unexpected income. Hey, Happy Bubble is here. Voodoo Ninja and Linda. Hello, you guys. Happy Sunday. Thanks for being here. Wow. I mean, all right, let's just spend some time here. Yeah. Yeah, things there's a windfall. Something amazing is happening. I don't know, maybe you're deciding to go to Vegas. You hit the jackpot. Um Now this message of concern, I'm not so sure about this. This could be like, say, we're just going to assume that this unexpected income is for you, the viewer. Um and sudden wealth. And it could be where there's somebody who is feeling concerned, like maybe they wanted the wealth and they see you getting it, and it concerns them. Um I kind of feeling like it has something to do with this journey. Like maybe you come into money suddenly, you have all this wealth and you decide to go somewhere. You decide to go visit someone maybe that you haven't been able to up to this point, and it I don't know, there's a concern for some reason. um but then there's also this expectation, and kind of like feeling concerned, but then kind of waiting patiently for something to come in. This energy feels it's separate from these first three cards, from the journey, the unexpected wisdom, that too, unexpected income and sudden wealth. Or they could be a couple of different scenarios, like, on in one area of your life there's all this amazing stuff happening, but then you get some kind of message of concern, could be regarding this wealth. Maybe um maybe somebody catches wind of this windfall and suddenly show up and they're like, hey, you owe me money, or don't you remember when I helped you that one time and now you can pay me back, or you know whatever. Like, I hear it's kind of a thing where suddenly you're doing really well and people want a piece of that. Anyway, let's just dive in. Um Dive in with some tarot. Hey, Thule is here. Thank you for joining. I'm not even gonna try to attempt your last name because I will butcher it. Okay, so let me go with the is this what I'm doing? Is what I'm doing. Apparently, yeah, I'm doing the Osho Zen. Osho Zen Tarot. Okay, we've got silence. Aloneness. That's the Hermit card. It's Virgo energy. Silence is might be the moon. No, that doesn't. I don't know what silence is. Doesn't really matter. Transformation. Wow, these are all major arcana. This is incredible. Flowering. Okay. Try and hold these all in my little hands. Um, Exhaustion. Okay. So there's this moon here, especially at the third eye. It's like learning to tap into your intuition, or being very at peace within yourself, maybe having some kind of meditation practice, taking time to really to go within, to turn off the outside distractions. And in that silence there's a knowing that comes online, that kind of bubbles up. It's like wherever things were foggy, it's like rising above that and being able to see clearly. And it's like once you see clearly, you start to realize that your ability to see is the light that guides you is actually shining from within yourself. And there's aloneness and silence. There's this very solitary energy. And maybe this is where you've been at, or you're kind of moving into this kind of energy where you're just really spending time on your own, contemplating, really searching for some kind of inner wisdom. And there's a transformation that comes from this. And I love this card so much. I'll put these down for a minute because there's a lot going on here. We see the phoenix rising. The phoenix rises from the ashes. And there's all these different hands holding different things. There's a snake here, which to me speaks of like shedding your skin and old skin. That's part of the transformation. There's a chain here, a broken chain. Whatever has made you feel trapped, you're shaking that off. You're breaking free and cutting away. We have this sword, the sword of truth, maybe. Um, Being very clear about what what you want in your life, who you want in your life. There's a there's a yin yang, there's balance here. within yourself, in your kind of inner life and your outer life. It's been coming up a lot lately, but like as within, so without, as above, so below. There's this really amazing balance. And this person is sitting in the lotus pose. And I did mention meditation. So maybe you're developing a meditation practice, or you're taking it to the next level. And there's a lotus flower here, which is it's very spiritual, a spiritual connection that you're developing with your higher self, with your higher power, the universe. And I love this here, where the hand is touching the mouth of this face, and it's like you're maybe where you felt mute or not able to speak your truth in some way, not able to express yourself in the way you want to, that is all changing. There's some kind of it makes me think of ET, the fingers. Um, there's something it's like this it's a transformation in how you speak and what you speak about. And an amazing upliftment. And then also I want to point out that all of these cards have a similar hue, similar colors. This kind of dark, purpley black. You know, there's light in all of these places, but it's like, how do I say it? It's the light is there. There's a glow. There's a glow in all of this because the light is coming from you. It's like it's coming from you, and then it's illuminating all the most necessary things around you. And so then we come to this flowering. And it's like after the transformation, which this is the death card. This is death and rebirth. You you're finding yourself coming into this whole new you, feeling really balanced. Once again, we have this person in the lotus pose, and there's balance here. It's feeling very grounded in love. Green is the color of the heart chakra. So, and sitting on a lotus, this hand is holding it, and it's like putting that lotus down, and that's your support. And the black and the white hair with that balance there, the divine donut. um, the full spectrum. She's wearing these rainbow cuffs, rainbow bracelets, and it's this very serene, um, content feeling, energy. And then we have this exhaustion here, and I feel like this can be speaking to where you've been at, where you are rising above the exhaustion. Here, let me just clarify, why is exhaustion here? It's amazing. This card actually, the deck opened up in my lap, and this was there. And I was like, well, I didn't pick it for whatever reason, but I thought about it, and then here it comes. It's crazy. So you are in this process of flowering, of blooming, of like rising up and becoming becoming this whole new you. And this can be a couple of things. So this could be where you are realizing that you have options. There are possibilities, unlimited possibilities. You see things from a higher vantage point. You can see further and very clearly. The sun is rising, and there's some kind of freedom that you're attaining, that you're realizing that you can go in all these different ways. And there's something that's pulling at you that is either it's causing you some severe exhaustion, because maybe there's a part of you that's still trying to control the outcome, that's trying to force yourself to go in a certain direction, even though you see there's a whole new path that's opening up to you. But this, I can't help but feel like this exhaustion is another energy, not yours. It speaks to me of this message of concern, because there's there's a choice. Two of fire. This is a choice, and deciding whether you go one way or another, and feeling pretty sure about the direction you want to go, but not having made the choice yet. And this is exhausting potentially to someone. There's an expectation here of maybe somebody hoping that you're going to choose them or their direction, whatever they represent. Or there's two different. These are your two choices. And one of them is concerned because you clearly are changing on a um, very deep level, very fundamental. It's a very fundamental kind of change, and you could be dealing with two different people here. They don't have to be women. There is no gender in tarot, but these kind of feminine energies of there's this expectation here of hoping, of wanting something or thinking somebody was going to get something and then realizing they're not. Somehow, all of this transformation is happening for you either because of you gaining this sudden windfall, going on some kind of journey, and it all kind of happens, or because of some unexpected income, some sudden wealth. It allows you the space, the time, the freedom to be able to just chill out and take some time for yourself, which is the catalyst for this transformation. It's going to be different for everyone, so take it as it resonates, of course. Um, hey, Redbeard is here too. Hello, thanks for joining. Um, the thing about this exhaustion card is somebody is trying to make something work, and it has turned into a big jumbled mess. Feeling like I don't even know what I'm doing. I've put all of my effort and energy into something, and does it really work? It's kind of a big mess. Um, it's like someone trying to. I'm getting like, fit a square peg into a round hole. It's about needing to go about something in a whole new way, or to completely scrap something, drop it, walk away because it's taken too much energy. And if that's what you've been dealing with, it's I don't think that well, this is somebody else. Yeah. Okay, so let me go to the good tarot. We've got the 7 of water. Yeah, see? Here are your possibilities again. Oh, kitty fur. Um, the Ace of Fire. Wow. Hey, I'm so sorry. I'm probably gonna get your name wrong, but Sucharita? Sucharita Raz? Susharita? Hello. Thank you. Thank you for joining. King of Earth. 5 of Fire. Queen of Air. Interesting. Okay, so I need a third hand to just hold all these. Yeah, 7 of the all here's all this contemplation, this dreaming, fantasizing about all the different options. And here's the decisive choice. Going for what really lights you up, what really lights a fire under you. um, Something you're super passionate about, someone you're super passionate about, or doing something that just, it's like, it's that thing that you just feel compelled to do, that drives you, that gets you up, gets you out of bed in the morning. And this, you could be moving in a new direction, doing something with someone who has Earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or this could be your energy. Because the thing about this guy, he's one of the most abundant characters in the deck. He's he's a very smart and savvy businessman. He's very prosperous, very generous. You might be suddenly elevated to this status because of following some kind of dream, or somebody is helping you, maybe a benefactor. He's a philanthropist, so maybe he's somebody here, and I say he again because it's a king, but it can be anybody. This person is con- contributing to an idea that you have. Maybe it's like a, you know, like a what do they call them, like a venture capitalist, somebody who's investing in you. And 5 of Fire, it's so interesting to have the king and the queen on either side, because the 5 of Fire is all about, in this deck, is all about honoring differences, and these two characters are very different in some ways. We've got the male female thing. This guy is more focused on the tangible, real world, like boots on the ground kind of thing, and she's much more about like the mental side, like planning and coming up with ideas. Like she's the wordsmith, so really like speaking her truth, using her voice to manifest what she wants. So I feel like there's somebody here that you are in collaboration with, and it's all about recognizing that you have different things to bring to the table, that are it's that idea, and I'm probably going to say this wrong, but it's like that the sum is greater than its parts. Think something like that. and so it's honoring each other's perspective. It's a different perspective, but be realizing that everybody has something to contribute, and it elevates the whatever you're doing, whatever this new beginning is. And it's so interesting because the Aries reading that I just did spoke to this idea of some kind of collaboration. So this could be happening on a pretty large scale, like with a lot of people. Because I always say, like, my readings are all um they're all placements. And that simply means that we all have everything in our chart. The reason I even do like specific zodiac signs is to attract viewers. But in my mind, any reading can be for anyone. Like it's just whatever resonates with you at a certain time, because there's like this stream of, it's like I think of this timeline of, is like this river, and you know, readers, the card readers are reaching into that stream at different points, and sometimes it fits your story, sometimes it's not the right time, but it's coming or it's already happened anyway. Yeah. So let me go to the right. Let me go with the wisdom of Avalon. All right. We've got disruption. It's kind of a tower energy. The Merlin, alchemy, justice, and balance. Ah, see? And also, too, there's balance that comes from, if you can get polarities into balance, then there's, let's see, am I saying that right? Like if you can kind of, you can get to a point where you're in, open to, open to new ideas, open to receiving, honoring differences, then those, what would normally be, oh, the word is escaping me. Normally, like polarities that would not work come into balance. Anyway, yeah. Alchemy, justice, and balance. And the hawk, the hawk is winking at me. Omens and messages. The bee, luck, industriousness, and sweet, sweet victory. That's right. Unamas, trust. Yeah. See, this, there's a major shakeup that's happening, but it's really positive. Or if it doesn't feel positive in the moment, it's leading you to something very positive. This shakeup needed to happen, or is needing to happen, because anytime a disruption happens, it changes things up. There's a need for change. And it's like it's helping you to tap into your ability to manifest what you want, to alchemize, to create that justice and that balance within your life, within yourself. Maybe this disruption is happening because you've been out of balance within yourself. That disruption could have led you to this time of silence, of solitude, and really just contemplating like what all happened and why it happened. Um, and there's this, as you're coming into balance, you start to understand things in a whole new way. You start to see things, um, see the synchronicities, the messages, and they can come in all different forms. This can be finding a feather on the ground. This can be seeing a billboard. It's you can decide. You can tell the universe the signs you want to see that will mean something to you. If I see a white feather, then that is, that's the clarity I need, that I'm going to move in, a certain direction, for example. And yeah, and the hawk and the eagle are both very, they represent the spirit world. It's that higher vision, higher, that ability to see from a more omniscient place. And here's this victory. It feels like luck, but this is not luck. This is coming to you because of the transformation. I feel like because of the transformation you're going through, you're cutting away what doesn't serve. You're rising up from a situation that was really heavy and brought you down. And it's like your energy is lifting, your frequency is raising, is increasing. And so that's when it's like that, this energetic umbrella that I talk about occasionally, where we keep it up because it's basically something that's there because of fear that we hold. And when we can take that down, then all the good, all the 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 luck comes in. And see, it's industriousness too, because this is the work that you've put in. It might seem like luck, but it's really, it comes back to you and the work that you've done. And then trust. If you're not seeing this yet, you're not seeing the results or seeing the luck, know that it's on its way. This kind of speaks to this expectation and having patience and allowing things to unfold as they're meant to, knowing that things are going to work out. um and all you really need to do is focus on you and what makes you happy, and being very grateful for for where you're at in your life, in yourself. In, Interesting too, because this is the queen of pentacles. So we have a match here on the table. This is a divine match, a divine union, which makes me think that it's either you are elevating from a queen to a king, kind of um, embodying these different energies, or you're coming into union with someone who, you may be very different in some ways, but then you may be very similar in some ways as well. So, okay. Yes. Let me pick some angel abundance cards. Abundance angels. Gotta put on my glasses. Gotta love aging. No more complaining. Complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never true spirituality. Take back your God given power by affirming you have an abundance of choices and freedom. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality. If you do feel concerned about something, um, you, I feel like you can let that go, or it's going to naturally fall away, because increase confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality. Flowering, blossoming. Yep. Yep. Let me get one more. And words of abundance. You have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerfully positive words. Oh, this is why I picked this up before. You're changing the way you speak. You're recognizing that your words have a lot of power, and you're learning to use that gift wisely. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in loving and optimistic terms. And that is what you attract for yourself and others. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in loving and optimistic terms. It's so simple, yet so profound because we're taught to get caught up in this kind of scarcity mindset, and to, like, um all these sayings, like there's always a winner and therefore there's a loser, and if somebody has some, then somebody doesn't have some, and it's this kind of duality, or I was trying to think of the word. It's it divides us. It pits us against one another, and really there's so much abundance and there's enough for everybody. And by you speaking these words of abundance, you're not only helping yourself, you're helping others as well, because you're helping to increase the energy of the collective overall. Um, so anyway, I'm going to leave it there. This is a great reading. Thank you so much for joining me. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and week, wherever you are in the world. And I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thanks again so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing.